Welcome. Understanding purpose will help you appeal to the audience for your writing. Purpose is a part of the rhetorical situation. It can be writer or audience focused, as you'll see in today's slideshow. Thesis and purpose are often confused by writers new to the concept of purpose in their writing, but they're very different. Make sure you take the time to craft a controversial, original, and engaging thesis. A boring thesis will result in a predictable essay. Take the time to be original. Here are some questions to consider as you consider purpose with your writing. There are two types of purpose, writer purpose and audience purpose, and they answer very different questions. As you can see, you've probably always considered writer purpose without even thinking about it. When writing an essay, you want to prove your thesis, and you definitely want to give your teacher what he or she expects for the best possible grade. Considering audience purpose will take your writing to the next level, moving beyond what you want and making sure the audience feels like the essay was worth their time to read. The So What test is a great way to make sure you have considered audience purpose. Writing is about more than getting your ideas down or proving your thesis. Make sure your audience, whether it's your teacher, class, or a publication like the student newspaper, the UMass Dartmouth Torch, understands why you told them what you did. Here's an example of an assignment you might receive in an English 101 class to help you understand how purpose impacts the rhetorical situation. Notice the difference between thesis, writer purpose, and audience purpose. The combination of topic and audience will impact the best appeals and content, or support, to use in your essay. Comparisons to fitness centers on other UMass campuses might be especially persuasive for students, who are the audience. For example, the UMass Boston website says, quote, "Our staff provides instruction on personal fitness and health concerns. Programs offered include free exercise program design, group exercise classes, orientations and fitness assessments, among other services," end quote. The UMass Dartmouth site offers no such description of services. In fact, the schedule was last updated in 2009. This should strike students as unfair and motivate them to expect parity. So it's a fairness issue. If the writing situation stays exactly the same as situation 1, and the only thing that changes is the audience, from UMass Dartmouth students in the Torch to Chancellor McCormick, what else do you think might change? If you guess the types of appeals and content or support, then you're right. As the head of UMass Dartmouth, the Chancellor must make decisions about investment in a wide range of issues, from course offerings to facilities to faculty and staff. The Chancellor is focused on ensuring quality education for students. Emotional appeals or pathos will probably be less effective than logic and reasoning and facts, or logos. Health statistics for students and a correlation between health, exercise, and student success in terms of academic success and retention would be especially persuasive for the Chancellor. Make sure you consider audience purpose in order to help you tailor your appeals and support for your audience. Look at the difference here between the appeals for students and the appeals for the Chancellor, as well as the specific support that can be used. With an understanding of the rhetorical situation, you can move beyond writer purpose and compose a more powerful essay that impacts your readers by considering audience purpose. Use these questions to help you develop audience purpose in your own writing, as well as identify it in the writing of others. Hint: maybe print this out to have it handy. This Works Cited page is in MLA format, the standard format used for all English classes at UMass Dartmouth. Please review this slideshow as many times as necessary to make sure you understand and can effectively implement purpose in your own writing.